welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Vincent Esposito.
And I'm Natasha Jalla, and here are tonight's top stories.
And leading off tonight, Nintendo has confirmed that Pikachu is indeed an electric mouse and not a Pika, as some researchers have thought in the past.
Contrary to popular belief, the funny bone is actually a nerve, the ulnar nerve to be exact. Scientists are still debating who coined the term funny, since hitting is anything but humorous. Like the bone?
A recent climb in lamprey attacks have led to the filming and production of Blood Lake, Attack of the Killer Lamprey, which rumor has it is based completely on fact.
During mating, the male porcupine showers the female with a stream of urine, or as Union College students like to call it, a typical night at TD High.
Move over, T-Rex. The remains of the world's largest dinosaur have now been found in Argentina. That's not a joke. That's just really cool.
Insurance company Gecko is under fire after popular Gecko mascot is being sued by his baby mama for child support. When asked about the alleged love child, the Gecko responded, "It was only 15 minutes in a Wendy's bathroom." Well, at least he's still saving on his car insurance.
Well, speaking of geckos, Natasha, this leads us to our new segment on Weekend Update, Battle of the Biologists.
Today's topic will be discussing the gecko and its ability to stick to walls.
And now, welcome, fresh off the plane from Belize, research biologist Joy Reidenberg.
Welcome, Joy. Thank you. Got the sun there, didn't you?
Yeah, and a hair job.
I see.
Got my hair dyed.
Looking good.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me here, guys. I'm really excited to be here to talk about geckos. There's this exciting paper that just came out by Gillies and his colleagues looking at the exceptional climbing ability of geckos. So primarily research has focused on the nanoscale level. However, Gillies and his colleagues were looking on the more macroscopic level, which is very exciting and it hasn't really been considered before. So gecko toe pads are based on a hierarchical system. So there's fibrillous structures to be found. The toe pads are enfolded to form rows that have modified keratinized scales. So the first level is the lamellae, which is those enfolded keratinized scales, and those are composed of hundreds of tiny hairs called setae, and then those are also composed of nanoscale particles called spatulae. And the spatula are those that adhere individually to rough surfaces. And then also involved with these toe pads and these structures are claws that help geckos hold on to rougher surfaces.
So what did the study actually talk about?
So the study wanted to better understand toes and lamellar function by measuring how geckos adhere to surface features that are too rough for the setae to clasp onto and then too rough for the claws to grasp onto. And they wanted to quantify the measurements and wanted to observe a maximum shear force a gecko foot can obtain on a variety of controlled surfaces. So using this, they were able to quantify it, and we can examine the results later on. And their hypothesis was that surface amplitudes greater than lamellae depth will cause a decrease in shear adhesive force, and that an increase in surface wavelength will actually increase surface adhesion.
Wow, that's really interesting. So what did they find in the study?
Well, they found that no clear data exists between the available area for contact and shear adhesion. The available area of contact is actually a weak predictor of shear adhesive forces, and more exploration is needed surrounding the relationship between toe pad geometry, surface features, and adhesive capabilities across a wider variety of species.
Well, thanks for stopping by. We really learned a lot today.
Yeah, please say hi to Simon for us.
He's dead. He was eaten by a direwolf.
And now for the second part of our interview, we'll have two of our favorite naturalists on, Sir David Attenborough.
And back from the dead, Mr. Steve Irwin. Welcome, gentlemen.
It is a pleasure to be here.
Good on ya. Great to be alive again.
All right, so Steve and David are working together on a new show called Inside Nature's Critters. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Well, we go out and we film these tiny, minuscule creatures out in their natural habitat.
Oi, that's not what happened. We went out into the bush and we saw some giant critters out there. And one of them nearly killed me. But a good thing I got away alive.
Well, I hear we have a clip from that episode, so let's roll it.
Here we are in the wilds of Schenectady, looking for the gecko, Gecko schenectadus. Look, there's one now. Let's take a closer look. Through the process of evolution, geckos have developed the amazing ability to cling to almost any surface. Because of their unique feet and toe pads, on each toe is a modified scale, which allows them to cling and grip. We all know that geckos can cling to flat surfaces like glass, but what about rough surfaces like this tree? Researchers have discovered that the gecko's ability to cling is directly related to the distance and amplitude of the lamellae on their foot scales. Astoundingly, geckos engage their climbing ability not based on surface texture, but on incline. The steeper the incline, the harder they cling.
Crikey! Isn't she a gorgeous looking Sheila?
Excuse me, sir, but you are in my shot.
Not now, mate. I'm teaching the folks about wildlife. Now, we're going to take a good look into her cloaca. And we're going to see if she has any eggs.
I wouldn't.
Ugh!
Unknown to many, geckos hate Australian accents.
That looks fascinating, you guys. Please stay tuned Wednesdays at 8 o'clock on the Discovery Channel for this new show.
Hey, at least it wasn't a stingray, huh, Steve? Too soon. Too soon.
Well, thank you to our guest today. For the Weekend Update, I'm Natasha Dalla.
And I'm Vince Esposito. Have a great weekend, America.